the microphone. I'm making sure, yeah, it's working. Okay, so I'm making sure that my talking effort was not wasted. Like my dad said, like the walking is basically like way too loud. So like since it's way too loud, I go to sound and I make it even louder. Is it brilliant? Actually, it's just funny. Well, today I'm gonna show very interesting thing. You can watch the process or you can just skip to the end. Well, now I'm just goofing around with the sound effects. It's so goofy, haha. Let's make it like I think it's much better now, like enormously better. So this thing is a lot better. Just make it pop, but now we gotta change the look of the glass. Like it just looks cursed. Can you just see? My brother said it looks cursed. It looks like you're just shaking. But so I gotta fix that. So I use these two main components and I'm gonna fix it. Well, what if I stop this one? If I stop them both, yeah. So I'm ones, but I'm not gonna delete them because what if the secondary ones fail? So we do the basic things like always. We put if forever because we want this thing to foreverly like not end. So, or you can just make, or if you choose, you can just make it like a sextillion times, unknown zillion times, which that's more seconds than there is in. That's more seconds in the universe. There is, but there, you can also make it a Google. Well, fun fact: the universe only have 10 to the power 52 kilograms and 10 to the power of 82 atoms, which I searched it up. Well, now we want this thing. So we go to the important part, as always I say in the past 3 videos. So like, instead we want to use equal this time for some reason. So if we stop these two and restart, I forgot to turn off these. Well, if we turn this off and go to the point where we can't see that counter, it's 170. So instead of using coordinate points, we use actual coordinates. So actually, let's just delete these blocks and figure it out. And see you in a moment. Actually, see you. Oh, and I'm gonna fix this thing, and I'm gonna explain it. Hey, what's up? I found a painful error. When I do this, it actually works. Until here. So I gotta keep clicking the A, and this thing happens. Which I don't know. Probably the game just want to curse me. But I got a solution. So instead of making it actually move, the whole purpose is to make it look like it moves. So when we see far, let's make it look like it. So this is how I'm gonna do it. So this is how I'm gonna do it. So when we go to the code, when we see far, I'm gonna make it instead of move. It does. Well, we do need to make it move, but I also make this. So I got an idea. So I thought, what about like we just make when we reach half point here and duplicate, but for some reason that don't work. But so now I got a second solution. I just make it look like it's moving. So first I highlight this whole thing and make it move. So I made it move a little bit. Wait, no. I make it move a bit to here. Wait. Well, I duplicate. Move it a little bit. And then duplicate. Make this move a little more. And also extend this part. And yeah, this is the visible part. And then I just do the same thing. Duplicate. Make it look like it's moving. But there's still technical errors, so I think if I erase this part, the cube is separated, and I can make I gotta erase the invisible part, which is weird. And then I get this and move it. And then I just do it. Again and again. Well, let's just change the size of the eraser. Look how satisfying the number when it go up. And let's erase this mystical ball. And we got a seed. Forward. Gotta see it to erase it. That's a phrase that I made up. Okay, now we duplicate this thing again and make and then I'll just duplicate this. And then I keep on doing it until this one I do here. And but now there's empty space, so we gotta edit each costume by coloring this. This thing for a green square. Yeah, make it fine. And then I flip again. And again. And again. And again. If you quit by this point, actually. If you quit at this point, yeah, I understand. But this is how long it takes to make the costume. Yeah, you can see it's quite a pain. And then we make it back. So we make a time wait of 0.2 seconds. And then looks. So we need to make switch to costume 1 at the start, of course. And now this one is costume 2. Costume 3. Costume 4. Costume 5. Halfway there. Costume 6, costume 7. Costume 8, costume 9. And we also need to make if start. If start, we always need to make a switch to costume 1. This few curse. Actually, this thing just feels curse. Yeah, I need to make it feel less curse. Yeah, I prefer not seeing cursed things. And I also gonna make weapons by adding the dots. So instead of making it go somewhere, just go to the next background. Oh. Let's just keep this in case we need it. Wait, why is it not receiving far? Huh? Why do I feel like this game looks so awful? Wait, and also, I gotta make it inside. Yeah, already inside. It looks terrible. And sometimes it just won't work. I will why that just this looks more cursed. Unbelievably cursed. So it don't work if you hold it, but it just looks terrible. it just looks absolutely terrible. What? Oh, and this thing somehow works. Oh my god. Unless you go here. The grass looks more of a curse than it's supposed to be. Oh my god, I changed the costume and this is what happens. Well, I should name this video The Surprise. The surprise of my game. This is unbelievable. I guess this is long enough, so this is the end of this video.